Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I'm Dr. Lee, and before I start off with today's lesson, I would like to wish all my Muslim subscribers and viewers here in Malaysia and also in Indonesia, and to everyone in Malaysia who are not yet my subscribers or not yet my viewers, and to all Muslims in this whole world, I would like to wish you Selamat Hari Raya Aidilfitri 2020. Maaf Zahir dan Batin. Alright, before I start, please remember this WhatsApp. If you want to WhatsApp me, please do it now. There is still time. 019-7878-299. Please WhatsApp me now if you wish to order my book, which is already in the printers. So after Hari Raya, either end of this month or the beginning of next month, the books will arrive, and from there I will distribute to all those who have ordered. So I have ordered extra copies in case there are people who change their minds at the last minute, or new subscribers, new viewers, because every day there are new viewers joining me, new subscribers subscribing to my channel, so they may only know it today. So because of that, I have extra copies. If you are interested, please WhatsApp me now and let me know how many copies you would want. Once the books are sent to your homes, I will then arrange to upload videos in my YouTube channel, and I will go lesson to lesson with you from the first to the last, so that I can ensure that everyone understands my lessons, my book perfectly, and that you can finish the whole book. You don't give up halfway. And the most important thing is, well, once you have finished the book, I'm quite sure that you would have a stronger foundation, and then you can proceed, you can progress to whichever area you want to specialize in or want to focus on, like reading, writing, speaking, or listening, whichever area you want. Whatever area it is, whether it is speaking, writing, reading, or listening, the grammar part is still very important. You can't be telling someone what happened today, and then you are using like a will come, will go, future tenses, or what happens every day. But then you say, I did this, I did that. You can't be doing that, because people will misunderstand you altogether. Of course, for speaking, we have body language, so it's still okay. We more or less can understand. Of course, it's not too good. If you need your body to help you when you speak, then I don't think it's that good. It's better we can speak and people understand, even without looking at us, without trying to catch our body language, then you are okay. Alright, so today I just want to do something different. Okay, I just want to point out common errors as well. When people make mistakes about the time something happens, which all happens in tenses, I would say. So today I'm going to do simple present tense. Simple present tense means things that happen all the time. It doesn't stop. From the past, now, and the future, it just carries on, it just goes on. Okay, so I give you a few examples here, and followed by some exercises here, and then you can challenge yourself. I would like to challenge you too, to see whether you can get all correct. Okay, so here I just want you to remember that in English we have 7 pronouns: I, you, we, they, he, she, it. So actually there are 7. There are 7 altogether. So I, you, we, and they, usually they are from the same family. He, she, it is from another family. So for I, you, we, and they, we cannot put S when we are talking about the verb. The action cannot put S. But he, she, or it, the action you must put S. So you can look at the example here. I, you, we, and they walk, go, run, sleep, study, no S, no S to. Now, like walk, run, go, sleep, study, they are verbs. You don't put S to the verb. But for he, she, and it, you must put S to the verb. Walks, runs, comes, goes, plays. You must put S to the verb. If your meaning is simple present tense. Okay? Look at the first one. The sun rises in the east. How many sun? One sun. One sun is it. He, she, it. The action word rise, you have to put one more S behind. That is why the sun rises in the east. And why do we say the sun rises in the east? Because it is a fact. It is a general statement. It happens all the time. Even if one day we are not here anymore, it is still the same. The sun will continue. The sun continues to rise in the east and it continues to set in the west. So it is a fact. I always walk to school. When you use the word always, or your meaning is always, I, you, we, and they, the action cannot put S. He, she, it, the action you put S. So example, I always walk to school, but she always walks to school. So you don't look at the always here, and you think that it is, you already have S here. So here you don't put S, cannot. Okay, always does not affect our verb, whether you put S or you don't put S, it doesn't affect. It just tells you that it happens all the time. Therefore, there must be S when you are using he, she, it. There must not be any S when you are talking about I, you, we, and they. We usually jog in the park. He usually jogs in the park. I, you, we, they. No S for the verb, for the action. He, she, it. Yes, you put S for the action. And why do we put S or we don't put S? Because we use the word usually. We use the word always. Or when it is a fact, something that continues to happen. Even though we are no more on this earth, it still continues to happen. Then you have to put S or don't put S. They often eat fish. I, you, we, and they. The action cannot put S. He, she, or it. The action you must put S. And why do we put S or don't put S? Because of the word often. When you use the word often, usually, always, whether you write or you don't write these three words, if your meaning is always, often, usually, for I, you, we, and they, you cannot put S to the action. For he, she, and it, you must put S to the action. They often eat fish, finish. You sometimes drive to work. She sometimes drives to work. I, you, we, they, action, drive, cannot put S. He, she, it, action, you must put S, drives. And why do you put drive or drives? Because of this word sometimes. So remember, always, often, usually, sometimes, and seldom. You seldom do it, but you still do it. We seldom eat meat. It seldom eats meat. I, you, we, and they, the action cannot put S. He, she, it, action you put S. Why? Because of this word seldom. So when your meaning is always, usually, often, sometimes, or seldom. When your meaning, whether you write or not is not important. Your meaning is like this. Or when your meaning is something that happens forever, then I, you, we, and they, the action word cannot put S. He, she, it, the action word you put S. And then you get your answer. Okay, I'm sure you understand. So here, I'm going to ask you to try first. And then we can discuss. Now what I want you to do is this. you must, number one, put a wavy line for often, always, sometimes, seldom. You put wavy lines. Why? Because it is the time factor. It is because of that that you are going to decide whether you put S or no S, or put ED or put ING. This is the deciding word. And then for I, you, we, and they, I want you to put, for I, you, we, and they, wavy lines. For often, always, sometimes, double line. Okay? And then the action, you just leave it. So remember to put a wavy line for I, you, we, they, he, she, it. And then draw two lines for the time. Often, sometimes, usually, always. You put double line. And then the answer. These are the words that I give you. Then you tell me the answer. And then it will be written here, and then we can check the answers. Okay, so maybe 3 or 4 minutes for you. Okay, look at the first one. First of all, draw the wavy line. It. And secondly, when, often, double line. When you use it and you use often, what happens? It, often. The action you must put as. So the action I give you is rain. The answer is rains. It often rains at this time of the year. Second one, wavy line. Wavy line is you. Double line, always. This is the time. Always. So look at you, look at always. I, you, we, and they. Cannot put S for the action when you use always. So, you always. I, you, we, they. The the action cannot put S. Number 3, wavy line, he. Double line, sometimes. He, she, it, sometimes. He, she, it, sometimes. You must put S to the action. So, he you must put S. So, play becomes plays. So, you see, it often rains at this time of the year. You always wash your own shoes. He sometimes plays golf here. And number 4, the moon. Wavy line. The moon it. The sun it. He, she, it. The action word put S if the meaning is forever. Even if you are not here, it still happens. He, she, it. You put S to the action. So the moon comes out at night. Number 5, wavy line, day. When? The period of time. Double line, seldom. When you use the word seldom, I, you, we and they. I, you, we and they. The action cannot put S. But he, she and it, yes, the action you put S. So here, I, you, we and they. I, you, we and they. Action cannot put S. This is your answer. They seldom visit their uncle. Number 6, wavy line, she. Double line, usually. When you use the word usually, I, you, we and they, the action cannot put S. But he, she and it, yes, you put S. So it's the same here. He, she and it. He, she and it. Action put S. So take becomes takes. She usually takes a bus to work. Camels. Wavy line. Camels, many. Many camels. Camel put S, many. Many means they. I, you, we, they. Action cannot put S. So camels, action, live cannot put S. In the jungle. Sorry, camels live in the desert. Do you know what a desert is? A desert is a place where there are no trees, you know, not much life is seen there, not many people. The afternoon is very hot, the night is very cold, that's called a desert. So camels live. Number 8, wavy line, I. Double line sometimes. When you use the word sometimes, I, you, we and they, the action cannot put S. He, she or it, the action you put S. I, so I, you, we, they, action cannot put S. So cook, answer still the same, cook. I sometimes cook curry. And the last one, wavy line, it. Double line, always. When you use the word always, I, you, we and they, the action cannot put S. He, she or it, action, yes, you put S. He, she or it, the action you put S. Sleeps. It always sleeps under the table. Okay, so that's all for today. That's all for this lesson. I hope you understand. I hope you like the lesson. So please give me a like, share and subscribe. And remember, I, you, we and they. If you are talking about it happens forever, or when you use the word always, usually, often, seldom, sometimes, then I, you, we and they cannot put S to the action word. But he, she or it, you must put S to the action word. Okay? So please like, share and subscribe. And I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye everyone.